Hey guys, I wish you all a very happy new year with lots of bands and lots of friends and lots of new good music and talking about all of that, like good bands and new music. Like to start off the year, I just want to talk about what I think is coming this year or will definitely come this year. And so you guys know what I'll be probably talking about on my channel this year. First one, I'm quite sure is gonna come out because there's already a date and it's just a couple of weeks till it's gonna come out, is Waterpark's new album. I'll see them twice in March, which I'm already really looking forward to, so stay tuned for that. I'm quite sure I'm gonna love this album. I already pre-ordered a really pretty vinyl pressing of the new album, which is gonna take till February till it gets here, probably because it's gonna be shipped from the US as far as I know. So stay tuned for that, and I just can't wait for this new album because the first one was really good, and yeah, I'm happy I'm finally a fan of theirs. Next thing I hope is gonna come out is a new album by, I guess, Current. They're one of my favorite bands, like they're my top 3 favorite bands of all time that I really love listening to. I saw them 3 times in 2017. I was incredibly blessed to see them that often, and I just can't wait to finally get a new album. In Our Bones was their first like official studio album. They had 2 EPs before that. I love every single one of their songs. Like, sure, I have more favorites, like I did put out a video of my top 10 against the current songs just a couple of weeks ago, so you can check that out. I'll put the link in the description if you're like curious, because I think you should check them out before the next album comes. There's not a date set on this yet, but I'm really sure, like they said, they're quite ready with recording a couple of weeks ago. Maybe I'm mistaken, I don't know. I also like put out my Chrissy Costanzo vibes because she really likes like this type of military like jackets or pants, and yeah, that's why I thought this would be really fitting to wear today. Also really looking forward to a new album by the 1975, which is probably gonna be their last album. There were already rumors like last week about the album being released on April 27th, but till this point where I'm actually recording this, there hasn't been any news about whether or not this is true. It was just a magazine writing about the 1975, and like at the bottom they talked about it coming out April 27th, and we never did hear about this before. Stay tuned for that because I just can't wait. Next thing that's gonna come out, and it's gonna come out for sure because there's already a date for the release, is a new album by Moose Blood, and I can't wait because I'm really a fan of theirs. I can't wait to finally get new music. Their first single that they released off of the new album was really good, and I can't wait, and I really love that the new theme for them is like this light blue, which is really, really pretty, and we'll have to stay tuned and just wait a little longer till it drops. Another thing I think is gonna come out this year is a new album by Arbor, and I can't stress enough that Arbor is such a great band. They deserve like so many more fans than they actually have, and I really would wish they would come to Europe, but right now it's not looking like that's gonna happen that soon. I'm really looking forward to a new record. They already said that they're recording new stuff, and I think they did a few Instagram lives about that. I did just only I was just only able to like watch little parts because I never had the time to actually watch them when they did their lives, because usually they're doing it like in a fitting time for the US and not for Europe or especially Germany, so that's kind of shitty. But I'm really looking forward to their new album, which I really think and hope is gonna come out this year. And if that is gonna happen, you'll see me talk about that a lot. Another record I think is gonna come out this year is by Bring Me the Horizon. It's been some time till their last album dropped, and they're really active on their Instagram. I think it's gonna come out, but I don't actually follow them that actively that I would have seen anything about them saying it's coming out this year. But I'm not like a total diehard fan. I really enjoy their music. Like, I love That's the Spirit. I love the newer music they put out. I wasn't really a fan of the older stuff, and I think there's like 2 groups. The ones that liked this before, like the first style when they started off more, and the fans that like this style more, and I'm definitely more of the second group, and I just can't wait till they're gonna put out a new album so I can like even one more album of theirs. Another album that is hopefully gonna come out this year is a new album by Swimmers. Like they said, it's probably gonna happen, so I'm really looking forward to that. And now, last but not least, another album I think is gonna happen this year, and it's by Avril Lavigne. She already said there's gonna be new music in 2017, which wasn't the case. Like she put out like a song with someone, but it wasn't really my thing, but it was not like her project. She just like featured on it. But she, as far as I know, in 2016, she said that there's gonna be a new album in 2017. At least she did go to the studio a lot and record a lot, but there's not a date yet. But I really hope that this time she's not gonna like lie again. Like my opinion was kind of a lie, but this time I really hope she's gonna bring it out in 2018, and I really hope she's not gonna take too long to drop it, so better be in the summer or something than in the winter. Like at the end of 2018 would be kind of shit. Like just give me new music. It took so long. It's been so long since the last album dropped, and I really want to have a new album. So speaking of Avril Lavigne, we're now getting to my next topic, tours I think I'll attend, and that probably hopefully gonna happen this year in Europe, so I can go there, like especially in Germany, because I can always fly to the UK or stuff to go to shows. So, and we're just gonna stay at Avril Lavigne because I really hope she's gonna come to Germany or Europe in general if she's gonna put out a new album this year. So if that's gonna happen, I'm gonna be there and watching at least one of her shows. Next one, water parks. I'm gonna go there and I'm really looking forward to it. I already got 2 tickets, like I said just a couple of minutes ago. Next off, Against the Current. So in this last 3 years, there hasn't been a single year where I didn't see Against the Current at least once live, and I hope it's gonna stay that way. So I hope I'm gonna be able to see them this year. I'm really looking forward to that. I really hope it's gonna happen. I think it's gonna happen if 21 Pilots drops a new album. Like I said, I hope and think. I hope they're gonna come to Germany and I'll see them at least once because they're great and their shows are just so extraordinary. Like their live shows are one of the best besides Green Day's I've ever seen. And talking about Green Day, I really hope Green Day is coming back again this year. I wouldn't say I'm like 100% sure, I just really hope they're coming, but I could imagine them not doing so because they toured quite a lot, especially in the US last year. So I could imagine them wanting a break, but do I know? No. Did they like say anything about it? No, they didn't. We'll just have to wait and see, but I really hope it's gonna happen. I hope if Swimmers really put out their album this year, they're also gonna come to Europe, but I could imagine them just coming next year if they're gonna put the record out now, but we'll see. Who knows? Just wait for it. Same goes for 1975. They're gonna put a record out this year. I hope they're gonna come to Germany immediately, but maybe they're just gonna tour the US first, so we'll have to wait till next year. I don't know, we'll see. I just say we'll see all of the freaking time right now, but like of course if they're gonna put out an album, I just really hope that they're also gonna come here and like play it for us. That would be great. And somebody who put out an album in 2017 that I want to come back to Europe again, like Germany again, is Paramore, and they're currently even in Europe. Like they're playing a couple of shows in the UK and I think in Paris and Amsterdam and Barcelona, like this and next week. So yeah, I just kind of feel like a brat for saying this, but I hope they're gonna come back again to Germany because right now out of university I can't just like fly there out of the blue because I'll just miss a lot of like lectures and stuff that I can't miss. So I hope they're gonna come back to Germany, and I really think they should come to Munich because they totally skipped Munich again this time, and in the last tour before like tour 1, that was 4 years before that. Like they didn't come back for 4 years. Like imagine that. But that time 4 years ago, like now almost 5, they did come to Munich. So I really hope they're gonna come to Munich because that's the closest to me and they haven't been there. I've been to the whole Germany and to Vienna, like in Austria, but they didn't come close to my hometown. Please just do that. That would be so nice. But I think that the chances are kind of low for that if they're coming, like if they're doing 2 or 3 right now. I don't think they're gonna come back as soon, but I just really hope that that would happen. That would be so nice. And last but not least, I really hope and think that Moose Blood is gonna play shows here. I just really enjoy that, and I go to a show in Munich or like Vienna. If that would happen, that would make me really happy. And I just like, it's also been like 1.5 years since I last saw them, so it's been a while and I just want to get back to seeing them. That would be so cool. So guys, this was the stuff I am definitely looking forward to in 2018. Tell me in the comments, what do you think is gonna happen this year? What are you most excited about, and what do you want to see me talk about this year? Thank you so much for watching. See you in my next video. Bye!